and the places of entertainment, and let's start investing in places that will enhance our proper use of leisure times, art centers, studios that will benefit individuals to find their talents, to be poured into, computer labs that are open, internet cafes that are not just internet cafes, but have new technology that kids can interface with and be updated, not just using old material. Because the children in this world nowadays, technology has advanced to the point where if we do not constantly allow our kids to have the best of the best, and the government does not pour into our IT and our AI infrastructure, guess what? We'll be operating on outdated data, and many of our prospects will go outside and be educated and work for the white man. Meanwhile, we could have regulated these things home. But if our governments are not building infrastructure, let's even talk about the traffic and the road. Our roads needs to be updated. Our traffic navigation, parking, areas designated for parking, areas designated for pedestrian walking, if people want to go on walks, so that there is a safety. In the US, there is bike lanes just for bikes. There's walking lanes just for walking. There's lane for school crossing, school areas. You see, traffic signs and regulations that benefit and promote healthy lifestyle living. So these are some of the things that I have observed and I would like to share. Please, let's come on board. Let's re-envision a new Africa, a functional Africa, a civilized Africa. And let's also cut down on importing, and let us regulate the chemicals that we allow. Many of our systems are not strict on what we allow. So therefore, foreign governments push things down on our throats and we suffer the consequences. Meanwhile, they benefit from our blood, sweat, and tears. For so long, Africa has been the one that pours the most but receives the less. We have to change that. We have to look inward. Let us sponsor the young youths, those with aspirations to become astrologists. Let us develop our space programs. Let us develop our media programs. Let Africa also be a place that outsiders can come and say, I want to go to Africa and learn about science. I want to go to Africa and learn about medicine. I want to go to Africa and learn about fabric and learn about the good things that Africa offers. Intelligence, talent. We have the best. We're just not supported. Our kids are among the smartest kids. There's a story that I want to tell you. So most Africans, when they come here, they actually thrive academically because our system is much more higher. But guess what? It's been regulated in a way that you will think the black man is uneducated. But we're actually one of the most educated races there is. Going hand in hand with Asians, who are very rigorous with their education. We have to support each other. When we go abroad, let us band together. Let us stop dividing ourselves and fighting against ourselves. Lastly, you see, when you look at Europe, when you look at Asia, when you look at the Middle East, every continent is known for some kind of cuisine, some type of, experience. People go to Paris, France, for the love, for the romance. People go to the United Kingdom for architecture, for history. Why can't they come to Africa for something great other than tourism, other than to see, ancient things? Why can't we rebrand the tourism of Africa? Why can't we rebrand Africa's experience? We're not just full of giraffes and wildlife. Africa has so much more to offer. So as you're listening to this, I hope you're encouraged to, number one, help support the spread of public communal living, where we can all benefit from certain amenities such as libraries, gyms, open halls, open centers, communicative places, fun places, leisure places, parks, swimming areas. Let's pour into our athletic field. It's not just soccer that we're good at. We have other athletes, our running. Let us build up the Olympic aspect of Africa. Let us build up the Olympic presence of Africa. We only have to focus on one area. It's about time our individuality stands. And it will come if we pour ourselves into all these areas and we share the good things and we fight to keep it. When things are built, let's not misuse it. Let's not overlook it. Let's not do dirty to it because it's not ours and it's not our money. The government's money is our money. So therefore, the government is their responsibility to build up the things that we need, but it's the citizens' responsibility to behave civilly and take care of it and use it for the benefit of everyone else. Water fountains are everywhere in the US, where you can just get a piece of water and drink. Water shouldn't have to be something that we always bottle up. Come on, let's integrate. If we are going to advance, let's advance properly. Water parks are everywhere. In the heat of the summer, kids just go, and it's free. We have community lakes. Like let's make Africa a place. Let's make Africa a nation where each and every country offers so much. And I'm so grateful for what is going on in Rwanda with being the neatest African country. We can implement that everywhere else. Loitering, let us ban it. Let us keep our public spaces, our public squares neat, and let us educate ourselves with our own information. Thank you so much for listening.